George Frideric Handel, born on February 23, 1685 in Halle, Germany, was a musical prodigy who became one of the most influential composers of the Baroque era. Despite his father's initial opposition to a musical career, young Handel's talent was undeniable, and he eventually received formal training under Friedrich Wilhelm Zacho. Handel's musical journey took him from Germany to Italy and finally to England, where he settled in 1712 and became a naturalized British subject in 1727. His ability to blend various musical traditions and styles set him apart, incorporating influences from German polyphonic choral music, Italian Baroque, and English church music. Throughout his career, Handel composed numerous operas, oratorios, anthems, and instrumental pieces. Handel's Messiah is an English-language oratorio composed in 1741, tracing the story of Jesus Christ. It premiered in Dublin on April 13, 1742, and has since become one of the most frequently performed choral works in Western music, with its Hallelujah chorus being particularly famous. Water music was composed by Handel around 1717 for a royal boat trip on the River Thames. The music, consisting of 3 orchestral suites, was so well received that King George I requested it to be played 3 times during the journey. Music for the royal fireworks was written by Handel in 1749 to celebrate the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. Despite a disastrous premiere marred by rain and misfiring fireworks, the music itself was well received and has become one of Handel's most famous works. Zadok the Priest is one of 4 coronation anthems Handel composed for the coronation of King George II in 1727. This majestic piece has been performed at every British coronation since then, known for its dramatic build-up and powerful choral entry. Handel's greatest contribution to music was arguably his development of the oratorio. Oratorio and opera are both large-scale musical compositions featuring orchestra, choir, and soloists. However, oratorio emerged as a distinct form partly due to religious restrictions and preferences in the early 17th century. The Catholic Church prohibited theatrical spectacles during Lent, which created a demand for religious musical performances that were not fully staged. Oratorios filled this need perfectly. Unlike operas, which are musical theater productions with elaborate staging, costumes, and acting, oratorios are typically performed as concert pieces without theatrical elements. The Church also preferred oratorios because there was more of a focus on music and text. Furthermore, the Church could use an oratorio to raise money for charitable purposes. The popularity of oratorios grew rapidly, especially in Italy, as they offered a compromise between the public's appetite for dramatic musical performances and the Church's restrictions. This led to oratorios becoming the main choice of music during Lent for opera audiences. Despite facing challenges such as financial difficulties and health issues, including blindness in his later years, Handel's passion for music never wavered. He continued to compose and perform until the end of his life, leaving behind a legacy that has endured for centuries. Handel passed away on April 14, 1759, but his music lives on. His works continue to be performed and celebrated worldwide, with annual festivals and concerts dedicated to his compositions. George Frideric Handel's timeless legacy as a musical innovator, master of choral writing, and one of the greatest composers in history remains secure, ensuring that his genius will be appreciated for generations to come.